Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 21st of November, 1981. And the title is Let Go and Become Free. Today, Bap Dada, who's always the cooperative companion of the children, is relating an entertaining conversation of Bap and Dada to his cooperative children, who are his constant companions. All of you are entertaining, are you not? Therefore, Baba too relates entertaining things to such children. Today, a very large, beautiful, alaukic, and significant-looking tree emerged in front of Bap Dada. The tree was very beautiful, and it had many branches, some small and some large, some thin and some thick. However, there were various very beautiful, colorful birds on that tree. Each of them was sitting on its own branch. Because of the birds, the tree looked very beautiful. Some birds would come flying and sit on Bap Dada's fingers. Some would come and sit on Baba's shoulders, and some just continued to circle around. Some just sat at a distance and met Baba through their eyes and remained happy with just that. They were happy just to observe the pleasure the other birds had meeting Baba. They themselves didn't come close. Seeing such a scene, Brahma Baba smiled, clapped, and began to call the birds to him. Baba very sweetly invited all the birds to come. He said, "Come, children, come, children." Even then, those birds wouldn't come. Although they had wings and were flapping those wings, they were still clutching onto the branches so tightly with their claws that they were unable to fly and come closer. What happened then? Even though they wanted to, they weren't able to fly. They began to call out with a lot of love, "Baba, Baba." Then they said something. What would they have said? They said, "Make us fly, make us fly." And then they said, "Free us, free us." Bap Dada said, instead of saying, free us, just let go and become free." However, amongst those birds, there were some who were very clever, but others who were weak. Although they too wanted to experience the Father's company, they didn't want to let go of the branch. The clever birds wanted to do both. The weak and innocent birds wanted to become free, but they didn't know the way to attain their freedom. The innocent ones, in their innocence, didn't even realize that they had to let go. Seeing these birds, Bap Dada repeatedly told them to let go and become free. However, the birds continued to chatter in their own language. Bap Dada showed them what to do, and yet they would let go of branch a little and still clutch onto it again. This is why they continue to call out. Although they continued to speak, they were unable to become flying birds. They were unable to experience having a close meeting with the Father and tour the world. That is, they were unable to do the tour of unlimited world service. Now, each of you can ask yourself where you were. Were you on a branch or on a Baba's shoulders? Or were you dancing on his fingers? Or Were you flying around Baba? Do you know yourself? Ask yourself to what extent you made the lesson of let go and become free firm for yourself. Do you always remember the lesson? Let go and become free? Or is it that you can become free when others let go? Or is it that you can only become free when Baba frees you? You don't imbibe this lesson in that way, do you? You are not clutching onto any type of branch with the foot of your intellect, are you? You haven't perched down on a branch just because of some old sanskars or your nature, or because you lack a particular power, or because of being weak. Have you? Do you put this lesson, let go and become free, into practice in every situation? It was this lesson that made Brahma Baba become number one. He let go from the beginning, and therefore he became free. He never thought that he would only become free if his companions or his relatives freed him. He never thought that he would only become free when those who were created obstacles stopped doing that, or that he would become free when the various circumstances changed. Did he ever think that? He himself constantly make this lesson firm. Do you follow the Father in the same way? This is known as the one who takes the initiative is Arjuna. Therefore, he became Arjuna, did he not? He came very close to the Father. He became equal and combined. You also say that Bap and Dada are combined, do you not? Therefore, have you become like them? Or are you sometimes one thing and sometimes something else? Like this electricity, the lights were continuously going out. You don't sometimes play the game of letting go by yourself, and at other times only becoming free when others let go, do you? These lights going is also a game, is it not? Sometimes to come on and sometimes to go out is also a game. You don't play such games, do you? Which do you prefer, when something is constant or when it keeps on coming and going? Therefore, in every aspect, whether in transformation of your nature or sanskars, or in coming into relationship with one another, or in overcoming obstacles, what lesson do you have to make firm? When you yourself let go, you can become free. The circumstances are not going to let go of you. You yourself have to let go and become free. Even if other souls come into conflict with you, you must remember that you will only become free when you let go. Don't think that when the other person stops creating conflict, you will become free. No. If you believe that you can only become free when that person lets go, then when that conflict ends, another one will start. For how long are you going to keep waiting for the other person to let go so that you can become free? Obstacles of Maya and test papers in your study will continue to come in different forms from time to time. Therefore, it is that you pass if you study, Or do you only pass if the teacher gives you an easy paper? What do you have to do? It is correct to say that you will pass when you study well. Similarly, here too, you have to pass in every situation. Don't think that so and so has to pass. Don't think that such and such a situation has to end. Understand that you yourself have to pass. This is known as becoming free by letting go. Do not wait for anything, but prepare yourself. You are a bird. You have wings. You are very beautiful. You are sitting on the Father's tree. That is, you belong to the Brahmin family. However, there is the weakness of seeing any type of your own or someone else's sanskars or nature. You are not independent in your efforts. You become dependent. There is attachment to a person or object. You lack a particular virtue or power. All of these are the various branches. So, you are not perched on one of these branches, clutching on, are you? If you hold on to any branch, then you are unable to have an experience of the closeness of constantly dancing on the Father's finger, of constantly moving along with the support of the finger of Srimat. You won't be able to cooperate in every task of Father's. That is, you won't be able to dance on his shoulders. One is to be constantly cooperative, Sayogi, and the other is to sometimes become cooperative and at other times become separated from the Father, Viyogi. Why is it that instead of cooperating, you become separated from the Father? It is because you are clutching onto one of those branches. Sometimes you become tired with yourself, and sometimes you become tired of others. Sometimes you become tired of service. So you keep clutching onto that branch and crying out, now free me, free me. You yourself are clutching onto it, and you are asking your Father to free you. Why should He do it? This is why Baba constantly shows you ways to free yourself. You yourself have to let go. When you yourself do something, you receive the reward of that. If the Father were to do it for you too, then who would receive the reward? Is it that the Father does it for you and you receive the reward? This is why Baba becomes Karan Karavanhar and makes you an instrument. Therefore, all of you in Maharashtra and Rajasthan are very beautiful birds, are you not? There are beautiful birds here from Bombay too, are there not? And in Rajasthan, all of you are the beautiful birds who belong to the Father, birds with wings. But now, check whether you are birds clutching onto a branch or flying birds. No matter how much one tries to make some fly, they still have the habit of returning and settling down again on it. To become influenced by anything means to clutch onto that branch with your foot. It is when you forget the mantra that disciplines the mind that you become influenced. So, who are the birds of Maharashtra? Flying birds? Which kind of birds are the whole of the Maharashtra group? Are you flying birds or birds clutching onto a branch? And what type of birds have come from Rajasthan? Is it let go and become free? Or is it you have already let go and become free? When you become tired, you clutch onto a branch. The birds of Rajasthan are very beautiful and very famous. You are the dancing birds, are you not? You don't become influenced by anyone, do you? To be birds who simply fly around means to be those who have many thoughts, such as, I will do this will happen, I will show them this, I will think about this, etc. Such ones are constantly making plans for the future. These are the birds who simply circle around. So which group have you brought? Whom have you brought from Bombay? Which group have you brought from Rajasthan? Because all of you belong to the Father, you are all beautiful anyway. To become a Brahmin means to become colored. You have been colored and you have also received wings. However, it is only when you let go that you finally become free. Acha? So today, you entertaining children have come here. This is why Bap Dada has told you entertaining things. Acha? To those who are constantly equal to the Father, the flying birds. To those who are constantly circling around, doing unlimited world service. To those who are constantly free from the bondage of any type of branch and are able to fly whenever they want, to such free birds who constantly dance on the Father's finger, that is, those who constantly have elevated thoughts, words, and actions on the basis of Srimad, to such elevated souls, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bap Dada meeting groups from Rajasthan and Maharashtra zones. A true Sita is one who has the awareness of the sound of Rama in every vein. Do you consider yourselves to be true Sitas? To be a true Sita means to be one whose every step remains within the boundary of Srimad. So, do you constantly stay within this boundary? There's only one Rama, and all the rest are Sitas. Sita had to sit within the boundary, to have remembrance constantly of the Father and constantly to follow the Father's Srimad. It is those who stay within such a boundary who are true Sitas. She wouldn't take even one step outside without Srimad. When a train stands on the rail track, it automatically follows the path. So too, every morning at Amrit Vela, stay on the path of remembrance. Amrit Vela is your foundation for the day. When your Amrit Vela is good, then your whole day will be good. Those who live at home with their families should especially make their foundation of Amrit Vela very strong so that they automatically continue to receive help throughout the day. While living in your worldly household, remain a constant and a true Sita of the One Father. Sita would always remember Rama alone. There would be the awareness of the sound of Rama in her every vein. You are such Sitas, are you not? This is known as being loving and detached. To the extent that you are detached, accordingly you will be loved by the Father. The way to earn an income of multi-millions at every step is to consider yourself to be a special soul. The way to earn a constant income of multi-millions at every step is to consider yourself to be a special soul at every step. S is your awareness, so accordingly, your stage will automatically become like that. Your X will also become special X. Therefore, because you have made the Father belong to you, constantly have the awareness that you are a special soul. What could be a greater specialty than that? To become a child of God is the greatest specialty of all. Constantly stay in this awareness, and you will accumulate an income of multi-millions. Whom do you belong to? And what have you become? By even remembering this much, you will continue to earn an income. The vision of the souls of the world is on you. You are such elevated souls that you are constantly seen playing every part. This Brahman life is for the playing a part on the stage from the beginning to the end. When you constantly remain aware that you are playing your part on the unlimited world stage, you will automatically pay attention to every action you perform. When you pay such attention to every act you perform, you will continue to accumulate an income. The sign of souls who are close to the Father is that they are equal to Him. Do you constantly consider yourselves to be souls close to the Father? What are the signs of souls who are close to the Father? They would always be equal to the Father. The Father's virtues would also be the virtues of the children. The Father's task would constantly also be the children's task. To be equal to the Father in your every thought and action is to be close to the Father. Those whose stage is close to the Father's would be constant destroyer of obstacles. They would not be influenced by any type of obstacles. If you are influenced by obstacles, you won't be a destroyer of obstacles. It is someone who can overcome every type of obstacle who is a destroyer of obstacles. Therefore, you don't become afraid when you see any type of obstacle, do you? You don't have questions such as what or how, do you? You have been victorious many times by remaining aware of this. You will become a destroyer of obstacles. You are simply repeating what you have done many times previously. You are such easy yogis. It is souls who have this faith and who are destroyers of obstacles who automatically become easy yogis. The confluence age is the powerful age. With this awareness, finish all wastage and become powerful. Do you constantly move along while considering yourselves to be powerful souls? When you have the awareness of the Almighty Authority, you automatically become powerful. What would be the sign of a powerful soul? When there is power, all wastage is finished for all time. A powerful soul means one who has stepped away from all wastage. There should be no wastage, even in your thoughts. Those who are children of the powerful Father must themselves be powerful. For half the cycle, you were thinking waste thoughts and doing everything wasteful. It is now the confluence age. It is the powerful age. It is the powerful age. You have the powerful Father, and you souls are powerful. So, all wastage has ended, has it not? Always remain aware that you are residents of the powerful age. You are powerful souls, the children of the powerful Father. As is the time, as is the Father, so are the children. The Iron Age is the age of waste. Since you have stepped away from the Iron Age and become Confluence aged, you have already stepped away from all wastage. Therefore, simply remember the time, and all your actions will automatically be according to the time. Acha, blessing. May you be one who receives your elevated reward and experiences your stage ascending by keeping in your awareness the attainments of the Confluence age. The specialty of receiving God's knowledge and of meeting God is to experience imperishable attainments. It is not that the Confluence age is the age for making effort, and the Golden age is the age for experiencing its reward. The specialty of the Confluence age is that when you take one step, you receive 1,000-fold reward. So, you are not just an effort maker, but one who receives the elevated reward. Constantly keep this form in front of you. By seeing your reward, you will easily experience your stage ascending. Sing the song, I have attained whatever I wanted, and you will be saved from choking and nodding off. Slogan, become one who has so much happiness that the happiness in your mind is very clearly visible on your face. Om Shanti.